We will do the beer vlogs until we drink a beer from every freaking glass, ladies and gentlemen. That is the name of the game. Will not stop until every beer on these shelves are drunk. Getting drunk just looking at them all. Welcome back to another edition of the Hoppy Hour here on the Soda Pod, ladies and gentlemen. And today we have a beer from a brewery that I've actually never been to and that I've actually never tried a single can, single version, a unique beer of theirs. Now, I've only ever had a Falling Knife beer when they've been collaborating with other breweries. And we're gonna start with the Eye of Heaven Hazy IPA. Now, this is a Hazy IPA with Strata, Simcoe, and Cryo Pop hops. Our boy Hoppy and the masses on Untapped have rated this one 3.85, 3.7 out of 5, which on tap, as you know, if you get a 4 and above, I mean, it's liquid gold. The thing is basically saffron. But excited to try this one. Let's take a taste. Cheers, everybody. Whoa. Wow. I can see why our boy Hoppy likes it. This is very, very good. Oh my goodness. Super refreshing, and honestly I wish it was a little bit colder. Just got back from the liquor store, put it in the fridge prior to us recording here, but I mean it was sitting out in the car for a little bit, and I wish this was like ice cold upon drinking it, but my goodness, this is very, very good. Okay, so it's coming in at 6.7%. Love the drink fresh. Thumbs up, Don Cherry approved. Can art is on point as well. I mean, look at this acid trip of a can here. You'd think it was freaking Drecker. Shout out to the Drecker video we did last week. And big shout out to our boy Ganskow, as he suggested that we do a plop next time we dive into a Drecker. I mean, it's hard to screw up an IPA that has Simcoe and Cryo hops, let's be perfectly honest. But what I'm getting from this is a very creamy and citrus forward IPA. Now on Untapped, a lot of the reviews said that it was oat forward. I don't necessarily get that. Definitely agree that it's a little bit more smoother, thicker, creamier. It's not that bitter. I feel like kind of the thickness and richness of it balances out that citra and thus kind of the bitterness of the hops, but it's still there. It's almost like a thick blood orange type beer. That's kind of the way that I would describe this, like blood orange juice, but in an IPA form. Definitely matches the percentage of alcohol. I wouldn't think upon drinking this that it would be anything more than 6-7%, and it coming in pretty much right in between at 6.7 is where I would have determined it to be upon the first taste. But no, this is incredible. Like I said, very refreshing despite it being thicker, richer, creamier. Yeah, I mean, this is one you could definitely crack in the dead of winter and or the summer, but if you're gonna crack it outside, if you're gonna crack it in this beautiful spring time, make sure it's cold. As always, make sure your beer is cold, but make sure it's very crisp. Make sure it's ice cold. That's kind of my only complaint, and it's a personal complaint here. I should have let this marinate. I should have let this sit a bit longer in the fridge, but I was just so stoked to try it, ladies and gentlemen. So again, Falling Knife, Eye of Heaven, if I'm going to rate this out of 5, honestly, I'll give it a 3.7 as well. I think that's the perfect rating for it, and I would absolutely pick up one of these again. Go check them out, Falling Knife Brewery. They have some amazing beers that they do in collaboration with other breweries in Minnesota. Nothing short of incredible. Cheers, everybody. If you like these beer reviews, if you have any suggestions for any other beers in Minnesota or outside the States, comment below, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.